governance, for some people, is a very big word. What it really means is the rules and conventions upon which we build the operation of organizations, public or private. In British Columbia, particularly in this region and in Metro Vancouver, there's a significant governance issue posed by current provincial legislation. And it is simply that in Metro Vancouver and the CRD, officials elected at the municipal level gain access to the board of the regional authority and must wear two hats. Not only that, they get paid separately by their municipality and by this regional body. This creates an inherent conflict of interest situation. You cannot ride two public horses at the same time. I'm on the board of a national charity, and we recently had a governance review of our board procedures. And when I described to the consultant, who's a lawyer from Ontario, how regional government works in British Columbia, she just shook her head. There are many answers that would smooth things out. One particularly would be for those serving on the board of the regional agency, let's say the Capital Regional District, should not receive pay from their municipalities. If their pay entirely comes from the region, then their loyalty is clear. More likely, they should receive pay from the municipality because that's where they hold elective office. And in that case, they should accept no money for any reason from the CRD. Then, at least to the voter, it would be clear where their governance and fiduciary duty lies. It would not inhibit them from taking region-wide decisions, but it would be very clear from where their power is derived, the voters in the municipality, and from time to time, there could be elections on the issue of regional needs. For example, the sewer system, of course, is a big one that's just been here in the last few years. But in every case, the municipally elected director of the CRD would have no question about where their loyalty was. So I got time for one little story. Years ago, an automotive company started up in Canada and was shipping parts from its European base. And the cars were having difficulty. There was not a very good reputation in the marketplace. And of course, they spent a lot of money triaging what was the problem. And the problem was the partly knocked down vehicles were shipped by sea from Europe. And it turned out that the packing and supports around the crankshafts was deficient. And during a long sea voyage, they would bend ever so slightly. Well, if you have a bent crankshaft on a car, there's no telling where the symptoms will emerge. The problem in this region and in this province is that there is a governance failure in the design of the regional districts, the effects of which show up in unpredictable ways. It is not fair to the taxpayers of British Columbia. It's not fair to the residents. It's not fair to the businesses that are all located in municipalities, that these important levels of government can't function because the governance is muddled.